Hey, good morning, everybody. Good evening, good night, or whenever you happen to listen to this episode. Hope everybody's been doing good. I've been doing awesome. I know it's been a minute since I have reached out to everybody and entertained y'all. I just wanted to basically, no guest today. I just wanted to touch base. A lot's been going on. Good stuff, not bad stuff. It's funny, man. A lot's been going on. Opportunities, life-changing things. I kind of hinted on it in the episode with my daughter. I believe that was back in January. I'll try not to make a long story. I know I have a habit of ranting. But changes, new jobs. Just celebrated a birthday on Monday. It's been an amazing birthday weekend. No, I didn't go to Destin. I would have wanted to. I almost escaped a couple of weekends ago and just said, forget it. I'm going to go and drive out by myself. But I didn't. Stayed in town, stayed local, but still an amazing birthday weekend. Moving out here was a true leap of faith. I left something that I really loved doing, and I'll be honest, I'm kind of fighting the words to say what I really want to say right now, because I know there's, certain people that are not believers in this world, but I am one, and I'm not ashamed of that fact. When I left California, I did it in faith. It was a leap of faith. It really, really was. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in the podcast before, just the detail of walking out of that office for the last time, doing something I love. Now, we left in the name of cheaper home prices and opportunities to move to Georgia, but there was an unsettling in me that, I'm making this leap, going back into a career that I once did before that I didn't want to go back to. And I prayed about it, and with faith went ahead and made the move, right? That's the short version. From there, it's been 7-8 years I've been here and working in refrigeration, and a lot of change in the last few months. That's kind of one of the main reasons for the lack of episodes. Management, I'll leave it at that. Management with my current company has been interesting, and our workload has been interesting. And I finally had it a few weeks ago. Back in January, I'd finally had it. And my daughter and I prayed. For those that aren't familiar, go ahead and Google the prayer of agreement. I won't go into it. That's for you to do your homework on, and it does work. We prayed the prayer of agreement between the two of us. She's my faith partner, and we believed for, I won't go into the details, but we believed for a better situation than my current one. I'll leave it at that. I'm trying to make this a short episode. I'm just tapping in with you guys, as the kids say. But we were believing for a better situation. Work was fine, income fine. No one's eating canned goods for dinner, nothing like that. But just there's better. Don't be ashamed to go out and search for better. I don't care if your bills are paid. If you know there's a better situation out there and you're just not exercising your faith or whatever you believe in to get you there, your motivation, to do it, shame. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say be ashamed. Anyway, I'm rambling. It's 5:30 or 5 in the morning. I just got back from a run. Yay, I run again. See, a lot of things have happened. My ankle's healed. Just ran 5 miles. I beat the rain that is literally beating down my roof and backyard right now. I can hear it. I don't think you guys can. But anyhow, a few weeks ago, I had just finally had it, probably about a month ago now. And I said, that's it. I said, that's it. I won't go into the details of what I prayed, but when I tell you in 2 days' time, I got a series of phone calls, and life is took off in a different direction. I'm project manager. I took a new position, project manager for my current company. I didn't have to leave, so that's cool. Great, great situation. When I was a little kid, I think I touched on it in my own episode, Me, Myself, and I. My uncle, my uncle was someone I really looked up to as a kid, and you know, all I knew at 6, 7 years old is that he gets to get on planes. He dresses nice, smells good, and he gets to use his voice, his mouth as his tool. Let's say, right? He was in pharmaceutical sales, I believe, at the time with Bosch and Lomb. A few of you guys have heard of them. Anyhow, I've always wanted to travel. I've always wanted to go to other places, not leave my family, for extended periods of time. But when you ask me what's my dream job, it's to travel, speak, use that brain of mine, use that wit, that personality that you hear here on the show with some of the guests. And I actually get an opportunity to do that while leveraging my skill set with what I've done for over 20 years in refrigeration HVAC. But yeah, no, I'll be a project manager for my current company. I'll be traveling. I got to go to Dallas in a few weeks. That'll be cool. I'm not buying a Cowboys jersey, but I got to go to Dallas. And then I believe I actually have to come. Ooh, I shouldn't say it. I cannot visit you, whoever is listening to this. I will not have time, but I'll be coming to the West Coast. I don't know if it's going to be Northern California or Southern California, but yeah, no, my area will be the Northeast. So I'll see Boston, Maine. I have a project at Fenway Park this summer. Chicago, Indiana, all the cold places, which is cool with me. I like cold. I know people say you think you like cold, but I don't know. I hate the heat. I really do. I hate the humidity. I've said that. I've been vocal about that out here. But I hated the heat in California too. It's nothing too cool about 112 degrees in Valencia for an entire week. But yeah, no, a lot of change, man. A lot of change has occurred in the last few. And my workload has not slowed down. So, getting time to tape episodes. I know I'm making excuses, which I don't believe in, but yeah, it's been tough to get there and do that. And then you have family life and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I haven't forgotten about the show. It's just a lot of change. And once this change becomes, I want to say routine and standard, as it will in a few weeks, couple months, I will definitely have more time for the podcast. I'll have more time for life, just a better work-life balance. I'll be working remote, this thing I hear about but never see for myself. I'll be working remote, and when I'm not remote, I'll be traveling, going to different states and things, and seeing some stuff, meeting some people, getting more guests for the podcast. I haven't heard about it. It's funny. I've had a few of you that have reached out and said, man, you got to have merch, which sounds crazy considering the frequency of the show, episodes that is. But I'm working on it. I have what I believe is a really cool design. Nothing crazy. I'm a bit of a minimalist when it comes to clothes. So just something that I think it'd be easy to wear if you guys are at the gym or grocery shopping or something like that. Just, it'll be a cool deal. But I'll give all that information later on. We're still in the infancy stages of that. But again, I just wanted to reach out to you guys. Thank you for your support of the show. None of the comments go unnoticed. None of the text messages and suggestions go unnoticed, or the criticisms. I appreciate it all. I really do. I think what I get most from the show is just getting a chance to connect with friends and, tell strangers about the show. You guys know me. I just really like to connect with people. You can call me and say, hey, what's so-and-so been up to that you haven't talked to in 20 years? And chances are I've talked to them because that's just who I am, I guess. I don't know. I like staying connected to people. And this show has definitely been an avenue in which I can do that, so to speak. So yeah, thank you. Again, thanks for the birthday wishes as well. You realize how many friends and acquaintances you have when people reach out that you don't expect to reach out, or that you do, but you know what I mean. It's very flattering. I mean, I have never been a person that you hear it a lot as an adult. I used to hear my parents say, "Oh, it's just another day." No, it's not. That's your New Year's. That's your time to kind of focus and reset. And was this a successful year? I guess I'm giving away what I do every year on my birthday and the night before. It's just something I've done for a long time, not to get dark, but is this birthday worth celebrating? Did we get accomplished what we wanted to get accomplished in this year? For me, this one was great. Now, it does help that Friday I got the word that the position I applied for was a go. I got my offer and all that good stuff. So this birthday weekend was super duper awesome. I mean, the things I was dealing with or have been dealing with for over the last year or two I haven't been vocal about it because that's not professional, right? I'm sure those people regret speaking to me the way they did at times. I'll leave it at that. But to put that in the rearview mirror, oh my gosh, man. Whew. I celebrated in my own nice private way over the weekend. Nothing extravagant or anything like that, because I believe stepping into that new role or stepping into that new phase of life is the celebration. Not to get dramatic or deep, but it's just the way it is. You got to keep going. You don't stop, to blow kisses to the crowd and all that good stuff. You keep pushing. You get to the next level. You go on, all right, what's next? That's kind of how I am. I usually don't take the time to celebrate. My family wants me to, but so we did that for my birthday. Yay, whatever. Anyhow, hey, God bless everyone. I will be back soon with an episode. I have a couple of people lined up. Now that I'll have a little more time to record, but again, I have been staring at this microphone for longer than I'd like to admit, as you guys know I tape in my studio, my extravagant studio in the basement, but walking past this microphone going, gosh, I gotta at least check in with my peeps, and I'm doing that now. So even though it's 5 a.m, my mind is clearer in the morning. It gets clotted with trash and crap in the evening, and then I just fall asleep. So this is probably, if it were up to me, I'd tape every episode at 5 a.m, because that's when thoughts are clear and creativity is flowing, and my espresso as well. But anyhow, all right, goodbye. I will talk to you all soon again. Thank you for your time. God bless.